And that's the country we've become. And this was the same president that campaigned that he will solve the insecurity problem. I put it on record that insecurity is worse now in Nigeria than it was under President Goodluck Jonathan. The facts are there. In 2015, people could still travel on the Kaduna-Abuja highway. Can they today? In 2015, people were not shutting down schools in Abuja. In 2015, we didn't hear of killings of our brigade of guards. And this was the same Mr. Femi Adesina that said months ago that we will solve the insecurity problem before this administration comes to an end. And we keep having meetings over meetings that do not favor Nigeria. We are sick and tired of these meetings, ultimatums, and directives. And only to think that the president went to brief the Liberians on how to tackle insecurity. Is that not what we've become as a country? We can't solve our own problems. We are going to tell other people how to solve the problem of insecurity. I would have wondered that President Weah of Liberia would tell President Buhari, "Oh my man, how's the insecurity in your country, man?" Because we think it's a joke. Because we are not on the second end of the stick. How people now pay bandits hundreds of millions. And the government has not to be able to investigate the people that collect this money and the channel at which they take this money. How banditry is now so rife in Nigeria that somebody was joking with me the other day. He said when they release the next GDP numbers, they should please put banditry as a sector of the Nigeria economy. Because that's the most lucrative sector now. Do you know that in this one cycle of the Kaduna train kidnap victims, they've done over 1 billion naira? From people that don't have money. And this money keeps circulating in our economy. We can't do anything about it. And when people talk, you call them anarchists. When are we going to open our eyes and tell ourselves the truth in this country that is bleeding? We want our country to do well. Coupled with the destruction of the Nigerian economy. Nigerian economy was better in 2015 than it is today. The facts are there. Some people campaigned so hard in 2015. They said they will make $1 1 naira. The complaint then that $1 was 216 to 1 naira. Today is 710. 710.
It's a disgrace. It's
a disgrace and an apology to this same naira that used to be 80 cents. 1 naira used to be, 80 kobo used to be $1. At some point, naira and dollar was not even 1 to 1. Naira on the balance of things was stronger. It was pound and naira that used to be 1 to 1. In 40 years, we've squandered all our riches. 2023 makes it 40 years. Oyeka, when you did that documentary, Squandering of Riches. 1983. It is 40 years. We are still even worse than when Nigeria used to be in 1983. And people talk and you call them anarchists. You think it's a joke. Tudu, you were talking about presidents putting the bulk stops here on their table. I think what President Buhari should put in his red room, because I have seen the room is always in the color is red, should be the picture of Deborah. Should be the picture of Leah Sharibu. Should be the picture of the Jangebe girls. Should be the picture of all the soldiers that have been killed in this insurgency. Because if you want to see the true face of Nigerians now that are crying and bleeding, are the pictures of those bandits have kidnapped at one point or the other and collected 100 million naira ransom. We want a better country, and I don't think that's too much to ask for.